the important milestone. Graduation is a dignified and meaningful occasion, and our goal is to recognize each of our seniors with the respect and pride they deserve. While we understand your excitement and eagerness to celebrate your child's achievements, we kindly ask that you hold your applause and cheers until all the graduates have crossed the stage. This ensures that every student's name can be heard clearly by their families and friends in attendance. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. At this time, we also ask that you silence your cell phones. Thank you.
Will everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good evening. Tonight, I would like to talk about something that has had perhaps the greatest impact on my journey here in Speedway. Of course, I am talking about shoelaces. Shoelaces have taught us so many lessons about ourselves and life itself. Before you dismiss the idea, allow me to elaborate a bit. I believe it was the great philosopher Bruce Wayne who once rasped, "They think I'm hiding in the shadows, but I am the shadows." Like Batman, our shoelaces often live in the shadows, out of sight and overlooked. My shoelaces help me understand that we should all learn how to be the shadow, to speak less and listen more. In kindergarten, my shoelaces taught me that the Pacers legend T.J. McConnell was wrong when he opined, "Our backs are against the wall. It is us against the world." I can remember quite vividly learning to tie my shoes in kindergarten, back when shoelaces were still my sworn enemy and I struggled to tie my shoes tightly or even at all. But we practiced repeatedly, and the daunting task of tying our shoes became easier and easier until we could do it on autopilot. I learned that we will face many more challenges throughout school, some even more difficult than learning to tie our shoes. But it is not us against the world. We can be thankful that we have always had the enduring support, patience, and guidance of our teachers, our parents, our administration, our community, and each other. By middle school, we weren't just tying up our shoelaces each day. We were tying up our emotions and personalities as we attempted to escape junior high unscathed. I'll be honest, this was around the time that I began to take my shoelaces for granted. I rarely became excited about tying my shoes anymore, no matter how well I tied them. Then COVID happened. In the blink of an eye, we were all at home. I no longer had a reason to even wear shoes. I began to miss the things that I took for granted, like tying my shoelaces each morning, double knotting them so that they wouldn't become untied. During the pandemic, my shoelaces taught me that the small things often leave the biggest impressions. I learned to appreciate the little things in life before they are gone. And these little things are what I will remember most fondly about high school, like the distress we collectively felt when our beloved Mr. Noren left us to go live with the polar bears in Alaska, or that moment that you would notice a broken pencil on the floor and immediately think about Henry Gerasimov. Or how impressive it is that Ian could be so successful without ever showing his work or even owning a folder. Or the shock the first time we watched Mr. Passwater eat a student pass from the office, or hearing about his attempt to eat an actual bike. Tonight we will experience perhaps the biggest moment of our young lives, but let's also remember all of the seemingly small moments that brought us here together. Just like our shoes in elementary school, our lives will be forever tied. But before we lace up our shoes and head out into the world, let me first say congratulations to the class of 2025 and Pacers in 5.
Good evening, and congratulations to my peers in the graduating class of 2025. I want to thank the teachers who have dedicated themselves to our success and to all of our supporters gathered here tonight. We wouldn't be here without all of your support. My name is Eris Blair, and I'm incredibly honored to be standing in front of you tonight sharing my thoughts. I've really struggled to figure out what advice I could possibly give to the people in this gym because I look around and see a unique story in each of your faces. So no advice could possibly reach each one of you. And as a naive 18-year-old, I don't know if my words will inspire you or just be another cliche graduation speech, but I hope you get something out of it. Turning their tassels tonight are some second or even third generation Speedway graduates, and that legacy is something to be proud of. But most of us, myself included, have made our way to Speedway more recently. The 117 of us walking the stage tonight have converged at Speedway High School from across the country and the globe. I personally moved to Speedway in 7th grade, and despite only coming from 10 minutes down the road, I was terrified of the change. I carried a pit in my stomach for months, thinking of how I'd have to make new friends and follow a new schedule. More than anything, I hated thinking about growing up. To 12-year-old me, moving meant losing everything I'd ever known. My friends, my teachers, and comfort zone. We've all experienced a handful of difficult changes in our lives, be it moving schools, losing loved ones, facing medical complications, moving countries, or living through a pandemic. Changes bring us all anxiety. They push us out of our comfort zones and force us to face our fears. 4 years ago, we were scared for high school, but we found our own ways to adjust. Creatives found the music department or art club, athletes found a team, readers found the book club, coders found Girls Who Code. Each of us found community, and our past selves would be amazed at how we handled the changes thrown at us. Now that we're graduating, everything is changing again. But this time I'm not scared. Because even more than I fear change, I'm terrified of stagnation. Without change, we would still be living in the Stone Age. Without change, we don't have progress, we don't evolve. As a woman, I wouldn't be receiving my diploma tonight, let alone speaking as the valedictorian. Change drives every innovation, every new idea, and our own personal growth. A year from now, the graduates in this room will be changed. Many of us going to college will have changed our majors. Many of us seeking careers will have changed our plans. We'll be discovering passions we didn't know we had. We'll work to become artists, mechanics, teachers, pilots, engineers, doctors, social workers, welders, pastry chefs, linguists, and everything in between. And we'll strive to be great friends and citizens to the people around us. Many of us will achieve the goals we've set today, but some inevitably will struggle. At some point, life will knock us down and force us to rewrite our plans. But when that happens, we can't succumb to the fear that change brings. We have to adapt, find a new purpose, a new dream, and we'll be okay. Change is inevitable, and it's scary, but we decide how we react to it. When I first moved to Speedway, I was shy, anxious, and self-conscious. I can say I definitely didn't expect to be giving this speech just 6 short years later. But things change, and I'm so thankful they do. In 6 more short years, things will have changed again, for better or for worse. How we approach it is up to each of us. We don't know where life will take us, but if we see unexpected struggles as challenges, I have faith that we'll all find fulfillment in our lives, even when we're knocked down and life doesn't go as planned. Picture your life as a book. At birth, you were given hundreds of blank pages. Your parents taught you how to write. Your friends and classmates contributed memories of joy. Your teachers refined your voice. Today, Speedway High School hands you the pen. We're about to enter what we like to call the real world, where you get to author your own story. And as one of my favorite songs says, the rest is still unwritten. So to all of you, no matter where you came from, congratulations, felicidades, and felicitación. To quote Elle Woods, we did it.
It is my honor to introduce the Board of Trustees for the school town of Speedway. I kindly ask that you hold your applause until all members have been introduced. Board Member Mrs. Laura DeGay, please stand. Board Member Mr. Luke Bickle. Board Secretary Mr. Thomas Smith. Board Vice President Mr. Adam Gonzalez. And Board President Mr. William Hardy. Please join me in a round of applause. Thank you.
Congratulations to the Speedway High School class of 2025. I have a small list here to start us off tonight. Your school has been academically ranked in the top 10 in Indiana each of your 4 years of high school. Your school just won the Indiana Crossroads Conference All Sports Award on the boys and girls side. Your band just flawlessly represented this school and town on the world's biggest stage. On your first morning with no academic requirements, nearly 3/4 of you chose to wake up and visit elementary students to give them something to look forward to. More than half of you braved yesterday's rainstorm for a chance to have a picture with your friends at the Yard of Bricks, and we completed our commencement practice yesterday in the fastest and most efficient manner I've seen in my 8 years at SHS, once everybody finally arrived. But as we sat around the conference room table with the 10 or 12 of you who volunteered to help plan the baccalaureate, you were asked what was unique or special about this class. And there was silence. After a minute, the best answer offered was that you were the rightful winners of the school song spirit contest all 4 years, even though you were robbed in your freshman year. We're in a unique situation at Speedway High School where exceptional, unprecedented, and consistent high achievement somehow feels ordinary and commonplace. But what happens here isn't boring or lackluster, and neither is this class of 2025 or any of you individually. We all only really know our own experiences, but please leave this campus with the confidence that if you continue to develop the skills and habits you've been taught in your time at Speedway High School, you can and will see uncommon success. You've been tested with the most rigorous curriculum, and before you even attempted an AP exam this year, half of you had already passed at least one. Instead of going to school to learn what to think, you're on the path to understanding how to think and how to learn. Those are our goals for your education. In today's age, the artificial is everywhere. Sweeteners, intelligence, and even the turf on the new stadium. We need authenticity, creative ideas, and young people of character to guide our communities. I have only optimism for the members of this class and the future they shape for us. In a moment, you'll have your chance to walk across this stage and hear your name read in front of your friends and family. Whether you were born halfway around the world, or your parents brought you directly from the hospital to a home in Speedway, or you just joined this class in October, you are prepared for what comes next, and you will always have a place here. We're going to have a rare moment of audience participation this evening. If you are a School Town of Speedway staff member and had any hand in helping these students reach this point, please stand. Graduates, you've had Also, if you are Speedway School's alumni, please stand. So class of 2025, don't forget that you're taking all of these people with you wherever you go, which is why we say, once a spark plug, always a spark plug. At this time, I would like to present to the School Town of Speedway School Board of Directors the Speedway High School class of 2025. Please stand and come forward. We ask that you be respectful during the reading of names, maintain a level of decorum appropriate for this setting, and help ensure that all students' names are clearly heard. Evan Scott Allen. Kamara Anna Marie Amos. Brian Anaya. Ryan Zachary Andrews. Zoe Lane Andrews. Mia Isabella Artega Pina. Mackenzie Lynn Baird. Karma Aaliyah Bates. Nevea Renee Bell. Camden Miles Bennett. John Clark Bickle. Cameron Brian Biggs. Eris Olive Blair. Oh, sorry. Kyla June Booker. Cameron Marie Jane Bradley. Joanna Jean Brent. Simon Luismendi Briseis. Valerie Aaliyah Burney. Jackson Olivas Burns. Camila Lisbeth Cabrera Ayala. Genesis Kelly Corbett. Matthew William Craig. Daniel Henry Cronin. Alistair Henri Kurtz. Kason Eugene Davis. Leandri Naide de Castro. Aiden Michael Derringer. Deshaun Lewis Destine. Jacqueline Darvinia Duncan. Delaney Faye Dunderdale. Oliver Deracchio Edward. Jack Joseph Elder. Aiden Schuyler Fecker. Jonathan Ian Figueredo. Michael Bell Goldson. Jonathan Raul Godinez. Nicholas Ryan Golden. Kate Betsua Gomez. Peyton Luke Graves. Lavelle Tyler Green. Vic Hamill Gregory. Sarah Guillaume. Samuel Thomas Harmon. Brooke Lynn Hahn. Tavion Alexander James Hawkins. Matthew Joseph Heron. Juliana Hagay. Angie Brooke Hill. Evelyn Louise Henshaw. Mason Andrew Holton. Bradley Neal Howard. Sher Et Tu. Griffin Isaac Hunger. Zara Elizabeth Hurst. Ryan James Hutchek. Adelia Jane Fuentes Inman. Calissa Rose Jackson Dietzer. Alaji Jallo. Lainey Elizabeth Jarrett. Henry Wade Gerolimoff. Olivia Lynn Johnson. Moyanalua Ademide Kafaru. Hadley Joe King. Violet Sophia Kizee. Danielle Marie Klein. Moses Lamy. Daniel Robert Lopez. Marlon Danilo Lopez Mesa. Lauren Aaliyah Lowe. McKeon Sinji Maines. Catherine Madison Marcos. Adriana Guadalupe Martinez. Samara Ayana Marwolo. Simon Bowie McHugh. Hallie Elise McClellan. Elsie Amaris Mercedes. Betty Jo Miller. Anthony Lee Montas. Ene Thaw Mu. Saul Lur Mu. Woodnaley Selena Nonan Charles. Timidayo Ezekiel Omole. Elohor Taiwo Oruahu. Ogenevo Kehinde Oruahu. Justin Schuyler Overstreet. Reese Elizabeth Pinkley. Benjamin Lawrence Pfeiffer. Eonor Mu Po. Jerry Prophet. Jacob Charles Randolph. Simon Raquejo Morales. Kayla Faye Reeves. Israel Reynoso. Peyton Alexis Ridge. Johannes Alejandra Rivero Prieto. Yedeli Alessandra Ruiz. Alar Jusey. Aiden Winter Legend Schultz. Faraja Sikabwe. Orion Charles Steggy. Link Straub. Kayla Ann Sturgeon. Sabrina May Louise Tetmeyer. Juliana Braylin Thomas. Erin Elizabeth Tepp. Arlette Vasquez. Addison Lee Vondersar. A. Lur Wah. Benjamin Matthew Wall. Miley Colo Walton. Anastasia Ray Lee Wells. Corbin Jeffrey Woodlock. Addison Mackenzie Work. Alisa Misuzu Yarling. Olivia Olamide Yaya. Alexander M. Johannes. Will the class of 2025 please stand? By the authority given to me by the School Town of Speedway School Board and the Indiana Department of Education, I hereby declare you graduates from Speedway High School for the class of 2025. Please advance your tassels.